we're doing a Universal Halloween Horror Nights classic food crawl.
Let's see.
Hello, I'm Jay.
And I'm Maria.
You're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we're here back at Halloween Horror Nights. We've had a lot of videos on Halloween Horror Nights.
Visit number 4.
Yes, and it's a visit where we're focusing solely on classic eats that you've been able to get for years at this, some would say, a horror food festival. Yes, returning favorites such as
Pizza fries.
yes, and if you don't follow us on Instagram, we did ask on Instagram what you would consider favorites for Halloween Horror
The
Nights.
top choice was the Twisted Tater.
Yes, it will.
So
There
are many variations of the Twisted Tater. I think we're going to do the Franken Coil.
I wonder if you have the classic, so I think we're going to get one of each. I never had the classic.
We need to honor Frank, our dog. If
Yes.
you don't watch our channel, we have a dog named Frank, who's a hot dog.
Yes, he's actually in the little logo for it. And he's in actually a lot of videos, so if you haven't subscribed, if you want to see more of Frank. But this is going to be all about classic foods. We got pizza fries, we got Twisted Taters. Last year, one of our favorite items was a simple item, the fried Chance PB&J, which has made a triumphant return.
No Chance in Hell.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Vince
Yeah, no
McMahon.
chance. Yeah, if you know pro wrestling, yeah, that's Vince McMahon's music called the No Chance in Hell PB&J. We'll be trying that out, and I feel like
Dessert, we might do. I think we're gonna do s'mores fries, possibly.
yes,
The gummy heart.
yes,
Maybe a jar cake that you get at the tribute store.
yes, and it is raining, so forgive us.
September in
Yeah.
Orlando.
If some of these items we may not be able to get because if it rains too hard, some of these booths do close down. So this could be a giant fail. Hopefully it's not.
Don't put those vibes out there, geez.
Yeah, but we are very excited to be able to try out all these different foods and even just experience the atmosphere of HHN. Hopefully the rain will let up. Some of the scare actors will be able to be let out. They'll have the scare zones open.
I feel like it's rained every time we've been.
Yes,
No?
it's good luck for HHN if it rains. That's what I'm saying. So if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our classic HHN food crawl. All right, we're in. Rain definitely ain't letting up. And it doesn't look like the crowds are letting up either for the rain, Sam. So it is, it's pouring, but that's not holding anyone back. It does still look pretty cool, but unfortunately, you won't see many scare actors in here if it rains. You will see some dead scare zones. I think we're gonna go for that Franken Coil first. So unfortunately, won't be able to see the pumpkin lord when it rains. And it is definitely pouring. All right, so we've retrieved the Franken Coil, the most popular thing that we ordered on Instagram. It's right next to the vampire booth, where the vampire booth is actually where you can get the ice cream sandwich we got in our last food crawl video. This booth kind of has like, it looks like some hatchets and some blood and guts on it. And you can find the blood and guts coil, which I think is what the Franken Coil was last year, although this one I think has some hot Cheetos on top of it. So you're saying you're just picking them off. This is the garlic parmesan flavor. What are you thinking so far? It is pouring right now.
It's a rough start right now. It's very loud.
Yeah.
Very rainy.
Yes, very loud, very rainy.
These aren't very comforting though.
I would like a little ketchup
It's
with
probably
it.
just like carnival fare.
It's carnival basic. This was the most popular thing when we asked on Instagram. So what would you say, 1 out of 10?
6.
Okay. All right, so I think this is the blood and guts, but it's much like last year, falling apart. I'm gonna try to eat it.
Oh, you're going right off the stick. I felt like last year it wasn't, the one with the hot dog wasn't as crispy. The chips weren't as crispy as the normal.
Not crispy at all. I'm not even getting all the flavors on this. It's such a pain. Like I got a little bit of the flavors, but it's got some chili cheese sauce, some Cheetos. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like wet. I like wet.
Saturated.
It's saturated, but it's almost too wet because it falls apart. It's okay though, I like the flavors. I'll give it like a 6. It's nothing special, but I would definitely recommend getting a fork and knife for this thing. Sam's gonna try out the blood and guts.
I like the queso.
The queso's good, it's just,
But
you need like a fork and knife, that's the thing. dog.
Yeah.
What would you give it, 1 to 10?
6. I'm giving them both a 6.
Yeah. All right, so Sam, let's figure this out because they have no forks or knives. Of
And there's
course.
like all this like topping and stuff that we would like to eat that came off. So I used one
This
of
is
my,
definitely a fork and knife, bro. I would definitely recommend them getting some forks and knives for this.
using my chip from our original tater that's a little firmer than the chips on here.
Yes.
Like a nacho.
Yeah, looks like a nacho. I would recommend that.
Life hack.
Yeah. And I tried the Twisted Tater. I would only give it like a 5. Like I think it was too dry, at least for my taste. All right, so excuse the darkness. Yeah, I mean it's raining. There's nothing that we could do about it unless we had like a ring light. But this is the sour gummy heart. It actually comes with little sour sauce, so you can try it with or without this stuff. I don't want to put it next to it because we actually just took it out of the package. And this was last year. It was in a tribute store. This year it is found in the Meats Locker. The cast members, or team members, sorry, at the Meats Locker are all dressed for the occasion, serving
I love
up
that
some
area.
human
The
food.
theming at that booth is really cute.
Yes, very cool. And it's kind of like right past the Sweet Revenge scare zone. So Sam's tried to I really enjoyed this last year. There were some mixed reviews.
I love sour gummy candy
Yes,
though, so.
but I don't feel like it's sour without this stuff. So we'll see. I liked how tender it was last year.
It was like Jell-O.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly like Jell-O.
Yeah. I gave it, I think, an 8 last year.
Yeah, I like it.
What would you give it, 1 out of 10?
I agree with your 8.
All right, I'm gonna try to put a little bit of this stuff on it. Oh, I don't want to put too much. Oh.
That's a very Jason thing to do, to just dump on like a. When he cooks, he does that.
Yeah, pepper. I have a problem with pepper.
Pass the container of peppers.
I don't mean to. All right, so I got a little enough off. Oh wow. This is straight sour.
Yeah, it's not sour without it. The gummy on its own is kind of like a Jell-O.
I really like this. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, it's like a thick Jell-O consistency.
A little bit of sour on the side. Very good.
I think you still have some blood and guts on your hand, Jay.
It's a messy night. We've got some blood and guts over there. So, yeah. Mixed reviews, but for me, the returning favorite, as far as gummies go, it's got an 8.
It's a good gummy.
It's an 8-word gummy. Which ain't like a T-bone ribeye from California Grill, guys. But for me, it's an 8. All right, we're heading over to Kids Zone. We've already had the Louis Pizza Fries. So in this one, we're gonna have the Kids Zone ones because I feel like that's always boasts one of the longest lines. And I think we're gonna grab some of their s'mores fries while we're over there too. We pass by Transformers. We've made it to the Kids Zone and there's no line. Wow, there's always a line here. So these are the s'mores fries, and they have a conveyor belt for these. So I think that's one of the reasons why the Louis are better.
They're sweet potato fries.
Yes.
For some reason, I thought they were gonna be like thick cut. You know what I mean? Like a thick.
Yeah.
They're good.
Lighting is changing constantly because I'm trying to do everything because of the rain. I actually had a little nibble at these. They have some chocolate on top of them, as well as marshmallow. Those are very good, actually. Yeah, they got a nice milk chocolate taste, and then you got that hint of sweetness from these secondary fries, like the Reuben fries, are really good from Louis. These have been solid.
They also have vegan pizza fries.
Yes, they have vegan pizza fries at this one. I'm not sure if they have them at Louis. I'll have to check.
I like these.
What would you give those? 1 out of 10?
7?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand why. All right, so Kids Zone pizza fries versus Louis pizza fries.
Oh
now,
my God.
in a separate video, we had the Louis pizza fries.
You can just tell they look completely different. The Louis ones have way more seasoning.
There's no sauce in these. Like, it's just like a tiny little bit of sauce.
And then usually Kids Zone has like a huge line.
I wish I could buy a container of sauce. They're so dry. No. These ain't it, man. If you want pizza fries, you gotta go to Louis. These do not satisfy my craving. I'm gonna give these a 4. I feel bad doing it because they're classic. But don't do me dirty like this with these dry fries Look at this sauce. Look at this. Put it down here, Sam. Look. Where's the sauce?
Well, who do you think's gonna have better pizza? Woody Woodpecker or Louie?
True, but
A guy named Louie.
you want some s'mores fries? Looking for some dessert? Woody Woodpecker. He knows what's going on with that with the s'mores fries.
Yeah, the sweets, not the savory.
All right, so last year, Sam, what did I get this? 9?
Yeah, it was pretty high.
The No Chance in Hell PB&J. It's kind of almost the first move to your right. First move to your left is Map the Irreverence. To the right, as you first walk down past the Halloween Horror Nights kind of portal, you'll see it's kind of like Hill House from last year.
Yeah, and they have also fried Oreos and fried Twinkies.
Yes,
It's very
classic fried.
carnival-esque.
Yes, but last year I never had a fried Uncrustable before.
And I think that this is vegan.
Yeah, and it has red pepper flakes on it.
And honey.
Well, it has honey. Honey isn't technically vegan. You want to know why?
Why?
Because bees make honey. Technically it's not.
But you're not eating the bees. You're not eating a bee. The bee just produces it. You're not eating.
This is what I'm told. If you're a vegan watching, you don't right or wrong.
If you're an actual vegan, as Jay would say. And shout out to this popcorn awning that we have filmed so many spots underneath this during the rain. We run back to the spot because it's the only thing that's covered.
Yeah.
It's right across from like the Mummy.
I think they need to put more umbrellas.
I honestly want to get a slushie from this popcorn stand. I keep seeing them.
Last year I liked it more.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it as melty? I remember just like really liking the
more
hot.
jelly.
Really?
And I think that I need less red pepper flakes. I think this is also does taste mass produced. Whereas I think last year they fried it fresh.
Yeah.
This year I can see them laying out. It's still hot. It's still good. I'll still give it a 7. But I think the one I had last year, like you said, these things can be inconsistent sometimes. Because last year, like I said, we had it fresh fried. This tastes like it wasn't fresh fried. And it tastes like the oil was maybe just a bit different. So I'm gonna give it a 7. But still, you know, a little up there for me, not as good as the one I had last year. All right, Sam's gonna give it just a little try. The lighting of the popcorn. You liked this a lot last year too, but do you agree it doesn't taste as good as last year's? The red pepper flakes. Yeah, there's a lot of red pepper on it.
I like the warm peanut butter, but you're right, it does taste different.
Yeah.
Too much flakes, man.
What would you give it?
6.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. All right, so I think the scare actors have finally come out. They haven't been out all night. I don't think the Transformers guy's a scare actor. Alas, the Pumpkin Lord has not made an appearance. Maybe next Halloween Horror Nights. All right, so that does it for our time at Halloween Horror Nights. Doing a classic food crawl. And I do want to say, I know some people told me last year they didn't think the Chance PB&J was as good as I reflected it being. And you know what? I'm with them. I'm knocking my rating down to a 4. I was not happy with the, No Chance in Hell. It was not, Sam, you didn't eat the whole thing. When I got to the end of it, it was grease. Pure grease. It was not like that last year.
I didn't like all those pepper flakes.
Yeah, I think they fried it for too long this time. Too many pepper flakes. I think the oil maybe was a little bit older. We had it freshly fried last time, right when it opened, and I think that was the time to get it. It is raining on the camera right now, so we will kind of try to keep this a little briefer than we usually do. Your favorite item, Sam?
S'mores fries.
Yes, me too.
I like them. And I love the gummy heart, but that's just kind of just like a quick snack.
Yeah, I would say that I think the new items this year are actually better than the classics.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The skull, the pizza skull.
Reuben fries.
Yes, pizza skull, Reuben fries. What was another thing that we had from our previous video? The ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
There was just
Sweets ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, the mac and cheese. We would definitely.
S'mores from the tribute store.
Check out that video if you want to see some of the things we really enjoyed from this year. The classic stuff just wasn't holding up. The s'mores fries were very good, but those are, I think,
and
new,
I liked mixing the taters. So
yes.
the original tater is more crispy, so mixing that with the toppings from the blood and guts.
Yeah,
is good.
I agree. But all in all, we still had a great time, despite the rain. A great food crawl. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow to push this video out to the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time that videos come out, which is Wednesday.
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Rain or shine. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
See you next time. That's all, folks. Not gonna lie, it was rough filming in the rain. And now that it's let up a little bit,
an Olympic
rush people going
sport
in.
trying to do a snack crawl in the rain. I stand by that statement.
Yeah, you got to try to keep the rain off the camera. So
And off the food, and find a place to kind of sit down, get your pictures, get your B-roll.
A lot happens behind the scenes.
It's not as fun as it looks. If it even looks fun.
It's fun to me. But we had a great time, and we appreciate everyone who watches. If you're going to get pizza fries, go to Lou's. That's the
Yes, why do Kids Zone fries exist?
to separate the crowds between them and Louis. But if you're gonna get pizza fries, I highly recommend Louis. If you learn anything from this video, Kids Zone is good for s'mores fries.